ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening once again and welcome to the Thomas A. Robinson Track and Field Stadium, where the rehearsals for tomorrow's opening ceremony is underway. But before we get to that, early this morning, our swim team departed the 242 en route to Jamaica, and our Vaughn Aubrey was on that plane.
This Carifta team hopes to retain the title they won last year in Nassau. The Bahamas quite confident because they won 3 of the last championships. With me this year are 2 of the leaders of the team, Lily Higgs and Isaac Bastian. Between them, they have won so many medals. None can recall how many medals they've won. As for this year's Carifta Swimming Championships, Lily, what are your expectations?
It's my last Carifta, so I'm expecting to kind of go out with a bang and have a really good meet, and I hope that the team and we all get excited, and usually everyone does well when we do that, so hopefully we can retain our title and come back with a championship again.
And as for you, Isaac?
I still have another Carifta after this, so this year I just want to go out, do some impressive times, hopefully best times, and see what I can do, leave it all in the pool, and hopefully everybody else can do the same.
And indeed, this Carifta team, both of these swimmers, they have double duty because they will represent the Bahamas at the Commonwealth Games in Australia. As for the Carifta team, we hope to come back home in Nassau on Wednesday with the title once again. Reporting from the Lyndon Pindling International Airport, I am Vaughn Aubrey, ZNS Network News.
Thanks a lot, Vaughn. Looking forward to those daily reports. Now, like I indicated at the top of this broadcast, the rehearsals for tomorrow's opening ceremony underway, and the man responsible for that is Fred Ferguson. And Fred, boy, got a taste of what's going to come tomorrow, and Bahamians can expect an exciting show.
Well, Fish, it's good to be here. Thanks for having me. And of course, when the Bahamas is called to the front, we always step up and represent. And so the visitors coming in to be a part of the Carifta Games will get a small taste, but big enough for them to understand what the Bahamas is all about.
And youth will be on display especially.
Rhythm and Youth, the Bahamas All-Stars, we have the National Youth Choir, we have Rick Carey, and then we anchor it with D-Mac and, of course, Junkanoo.
How long is the show expected to last?
With all the march past and everything, probably about an hour and a half thereabouts.
So you want Bahamians to come get in their seats early and make sure they get the front view seat?
Well, let's establish this. 6 o'clock, we're starting. If you're not here, you're going to miss it. 6 p.m. we start, so an hour and a half, hour 45 later we'll be done, and the Junkanoo rush will be going on. But it will be real exciting and a big, real fun, so everyone can enjoy it.
Will they ever see a show like this again?
Yeah, maybe the next games. We just do it every time. Every time we get a chance to do it. When we did the IAAF and CYG, now it's Carifta, we just do the same thing all over again. We make sure that the youth are represented, and of course the culture of the Bahamas.
Hey, thanks a lot, Fred. I know you're busy making sure that all the sound system and everything is in check. The rehearsals for tomorrow's opening ceremony, 6 o'clock, be in your seats by at least 5:30. Now, over in Cat Island, they are also preparing for a major game, the first time in quite some time.
For the first time in a long time, maybe more than 6 years, we're going to have what they call an all Cat Island sports events. And this is going to be where the track and field takes place, basketball. And when they called me to partner, I was able to contact some of the persons here to provide the sand, ensure that the field and the grounds are manicured to be able to accommodate the event.
The New Providence Basketball Association, they'll take a break for the Easter holiday, but before they did that, they had some action last night over at the AF Alley Gym, and in front seat was Jonathan Benson.
UB Athletic Director Kim Roll out to support the Mingos as they look to avoid the sweep. Giants coach Perry Thompson and assistant Ralph McKinney also in the stands, scouting a potential opponent for the championship. League President Eugene Horton on his phone. I hope that's stats you're sending out. This is one stat you're going to want to take note of. Brian Jennings with the big jam for UB. The Rockets have high flyers of their own. Livingston Munnings with the answer. This game came down to the final 30 seconds. With the Rockets trailing by 1, Eugene Bain hits a big 3. His team now up by 2. UB can shoot the long ball too, and they regain the lead with 15 seconds to play. Munnings the go-to man on this night for the Rockets, and he delivers in the clutch. Rockets back up with under 3 seconds left on the clock. Last chance now for UB. Shot, no good. Rockets hold on to complete the sweep, winning Game 3 69-68. Munnings finished with 23 points and 20 rebounds. Bain right behind with 20 points. For UB, Kamsi Silvestri a double-double of his own, 23 points and 14 rebounds as the Mingo season comes to an end. And they weren't alone. In Division 2, the Breezes High Flyers also bring out the brooms against the Triple K Stampers. Flyers take Game 3 there, 95-82. Dave Davis led the Flyers with 25 points. Enrico Bethelfall with 17. John Lee Noel a game-high 30 in his final game of the season. The MPBA now breaks for Easter and returns next Wednesday with unfinished business in the other two series. In Division 2, the Alive Buckets will look to close out the Carl Contractors Resistance in a series they lead 2-1. Meantime, in Division 1, the PJ Stingers also in a must-win, down 0-2 to the Commonwealth Bank Giants. Jonathan Benson, ZNS Total Sports.
Now come the end of April, back there in Cat Island, there's a major fishing tournament. I'm getting my line in order.
All of our local fishermen will be competing in 3 categories. Line fishing on Thursday, Friday will be diving, and Saturday will be deep drop fishing. We want to showcase what our local fishermen here on Kid Island has to offer. We believe and we know they can compete on a world standard. So come April 18th to the 21st, we're going to do just that. We want everyone throughout the Bahamas, even if you believe that you can beat our fishermen here in Kid Island, come on down, enter the tournament, and try to claim bragging rights.
The sound check for all the performers for tomorrow going on at this hour here at the Thomas A. Robinson Track and Field Stadium. And over at the Millie Resort is the ball in honor of the late Dr. Brendan Nordich. And then come tomorrow at 6 o'clock, the opening ceremony. Saturday morning, 9 o'clock, the gun will start for the Carifta Track and Field Championships here in the Bahamas. Hope to see you here over the next 4 days. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody.